And KVGC News Time is now 7 minutes after the hour. Topping the news today, state regulators Thursday approved PG&E's plan to impose blackouts this summer across vast stretches of its territory to prevent major wildfires, and are telling customers they can't count on reliable electrical service as the fire season gets underway. The Public Utility Commission approved PG&E's wildfire mitigation plan in part, in which blackouts could conceivably hit every one of PG&E's 5.4 million households and business customers during times of gusting winds, low humidity, and other risky conditions. Last year, only 570,000 of PG&E's households and business customers were subjected to potential blackouts. This year, the universe of potential blackout customers has grown tenfold to include the utility's entire service territory. PUC commissioners said they're sensitive to concerns about problems that can be caused by mass blackouts, and imposing a blackout should be taken as a last resort to prevent devastating wildfires. The PUC's ruling calls for utilities to coordinate with local officials so the public can be warned in advance. But with fire threats increasing, at the end of the day, Californians should be ready for power outages. Yesterday's decision comes as state officials continue to struggle with questions of wildfire liabilities.
Well, an Amador County man filed a lawsuit Wednesday claiming the CHP, California Highway Patrol, failed to warn him they had rearmed an officer who wanted to kill him for being in a relationship with the officer's estranged wife. In his suit, Philip Trey DeBobian claims the department's negligence also led to a 2018 incident in which he was shot by the officer, who then killed himself after murdering his wife. DeBobian says in his 17-page complaint he'd been in a romantic relationship with Mary Wheat, the estranged wife of former CHP officer Brad Wheat. According to the complaint, which was filed in Sacramento Superior Court, Wheat became aware of his wife's relationship with DeBobian around July 2018 and began stalking the pair. The complaint goes on to say during an August 4th assessment, CHP found Wheat unfit for duty and removed his department-issued pistol and ammunition after Wheat had revealed to a department psychologist he had, quote, uncontrolled anger toward his wife and DeBobian. Now, DeBobian also claims the department failed to issue him a warning, which is the practice of police agencies, warning potential victims of violence. DeBobian further claims the department, quote, failed to properly assess Wheat's fitness for duty and or mental capacity. And in early September 2018, they reissued Wheat his weapon, which eventually led to the shooting of DeBobian and the murder-suicide of Mary and Brad Wheat on September 3rd. DeBobian says CHP was aware of the underlying problems Wheat faced, but chose to ignore the issues. CHP and 3 CHP officers, all named as defendants.
And Habitat for Humanity Calaveras has been selected as a 2019 California Nonprofit of the Year by Assemblymember Frank Bigelow. The mission of Habitat for Humanity Calaveras is to provide affordable workforce housing to hardworking families in the county who will be asked to contribute at least 400 hours of sweat equity and repay an affordable mortgage. The group will be honored by state senators and assembly members during a celebration luncheon as part of California's Nonprofits Day on June 5th. Each year, California nonprofits generate over $200 billion in revenues and bring in $40 billion in revenue from outside of California. The unpaid labor contributed by volunteers at nonprofits is equivalent to 450,000 full-time jobs each year.
Well, after a record winter season, Caltrans has finally opened Highway 4 over Ebbets Pass. Caltrans reports Ebbets Pass was opened at noon yesterday. Now on Wednesday, crews were busy doing some final sweeping, pothole repair, and moving equipment. Caltrans historically shoots for the Memorial Day weekend as an opening date, but this year that was extended a few days due to the late season snow. A Caltrans spokesperson was hopeful if weather cooperates from here on out, it'll be another successful summer season.
And this Friday is a day for car lovers of all ages. The day starts today with Assist Care's second annual car show at 11. The car show will be held at Oak Manor Residential Care. Everybody's invited to come on out, check out the cars, food, and fun, some music. And then later in the day, the American Legion Post 108 will hold their annual Hot Rods, Hot Rides, Hot Nights, and Hot Dogs car show starting at 5:30. That'll all be taking place at the American Legion Post 108 on Sutter Hill. Enjoy hot dogs and hamburgers with all of the trimmings. All the proceeds benefit the auxiliary. And Megan's got details on the Italian picnic.
That's right. The 139th Annual Italian Picnic kicks off this evening. The fun starts at 5 p.m. tonight at the Italian Picnic Grounds on Sutter Hill with wine, beer, and olive oil tastings, salami bingo, and bocce for $1.
Woo!
Plus local band Vogan Toll from 8 to midnight tonight. Then on Saturday, the event runs from noon to midnight with a spaghetti eating contest, yummy, bocce ball, more bingo, and a chicken and ravioli dinner at 6 p.m. Plus, there's live music on Saturday as well, including It's All Good from 3:30 to 7:30 and After Dark from 8 to midnight. And then on Sunday, my favorite, the Grand Parade begins in downtown Sutter Creek at 10:30 a.m. And that's followed by a bocce ball tournament at the Italian Picnic Grounds, a barbecue at noon, and music from the Cool Shifters from noon to 4 on Sunday. The fun weekend includes all sorts of fun things like a salami toss, a carnival, food trucks, and dancing. And admission and parking are free for this event, so come on out. For more information, visit ItalianBenevolentsociety.com or give them a call at 267-0206.
Sounds like a lot of fun. I'll be announcing the parade on Sunday as well. JD, didn't you fill in for me one year when I had Bell's palsy? Was it you or Jake that filled in?
Yeah, a few years ago.
Yeah.
That was fun.
That was 6 years ago, I believe it was. It was a while ago. I think it was 6 years ago. Anyway, that's a look at local news from the KVGC News Center.
I'm Megan O'Keefe.
I'm JD.
And I'm Jim Geedy reporting. Remember, for the latest news, traffic, and weather 24 hours a day, to visit our website. That's kvgcradio.com.